Complaining is the biggest positivity and manifestation killer that there is, and I used to complain all the time. I've noticed that the more I redirect every negative thought that I have into a positive one, the less the negative ones come, okay? But second of all, I feel like I have not caught myself complaining like out louder to myself, like genuinely harping on something to complain about in a very long time. And let me just give you an example, because I was traveling home internationally and I was alone, and so it was just like, it was a little bit more, stressful. I was like, okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing everything right. I finally get home. It was like over 20 hours of travel, and then it's really late at night, and I am like waiting to pick up my bag, and it doesn't come. My bag never comes. It got left at the previous airport. And so when I go talk to the guy about it, not only was he very nice, and instead of meeting him with like, what, you guys lost my bag, I just am calm, like, it will get worked out, like, okay, like, we will figure it out. Anyways, he was like, well, it should be here tomorrow, you can come pick it up. So the next day they call me, and then it hit me, like, I didn't complain, like, it's late, I'm just excited I can go home, like, the bag situation will be figured out. But I was like sitting there, and I was driving back to the airport. I live very far from the airport, and I live kind of in the country, so getting out of the house, and because I work from home, can be kind of rare. So I was like, wow, I'm so grateful. Not only do I have a job where I don't have to go work a 9 to 5, but if I need to leave to go pick up my bag and go to a doctor's appointment, I can. So not only do I have another thing to be grateful for, but I can go to Sephora and I can go to Trader Joe's. So I'm so grateful that this actually happened, because now I have a reason to go, to leave and like go to town, right? And then I'm thinking like, wow, and I have an amazing car that works. And instead of being like, wow, they lost my bag and complaining about it, I feel like losing my bag even put me in like a better space of gratitude, of thinking like, oh my gosh, I manifested this life I have, and I'm so grateful. And not only did my bag arrive safe and sound and there was no harm done, but I got to go and spend a day doing what I wanted to do. And I hit that with zero like complaining. And the version of me years ago, it would have been in my mind, I would have been like, they lost my bag, I had to travel for this long, this and this. At the time I would have been like, oh, I had to call out of work, someone else had to pick it up for me. But because I feel like I've shifted into this person who just doesn't complain. And let me tell you, yeah, this situation now, it was not that big of a deal. And there are definitely bigger situations probably in your life that you feel are justified to complain about. Just like how I have also had situations where even though I felt justified, I still didn't do it. And that is what got me to this point, is what I'm saying. So there was a time when there was a situation, and let me just tell you, it felt like I got the wrong end of the stick. And I remember I had just decided that I'm not complaining anymore, and I had decided that I'm the happiest person, and I decided I was consistent with that, and I was continuing to make that decision every day, and I didn't complain about it, and that was so out of the ordinary for me, and it ended up being fine. And that was really my wow, okay, so I was right. If I don't complain about it, not only will the situation be okay, but I will continue to have more and more things to be grateful for. So if you can just like cut out the complaining, your thoughts are so powerful. That is another reason why robotic affirmations work so fast and so powerfully when it comes to manifestation, because you're constantly saying something to complain about. If your mind is always on the negative and something to complain about, you will only be shown more of that. And when I just start telling myself, like, I'm the happiest person, I'm the most positive person, every video I post goes viral, that was all completely shown back to me as proof. Just like how if you're complaining, it will be shown back to you as proof.